everybody, Wayne here, aka Squirrel Madness, back with another video. I actually just filmed the video where I showed off my CGC unboxing with the Eternal, She-Hulk, and a bunch of other fantastic books. But I want to hop on, do another quick video, a short one, of some bin finds that I did while hunting in the wild, and also unpack an auction win that I had from the States. It's a small one, obviously, but you know, if I remember correctly, there's a couple of cool books in here. I'm just hoping they're in good condition. So pictures only tell so much. So first off, some of the bin finds that I found in the last little while. Not all dollar books. They range from $1.50 up to, I don't know, $6 or whatever. But still, I think they're really nice finds. Some of them are going to go to CGC. Some I'm just going to keep. Some I'm just going to keep to read. First up, Ghost Rider 15. I think that's the second volume. That's the glow-in-the-dark cover. I found a really cool Action Comics 643. So I think this was the period when Superman was not in Action Comics, and this is the first issue where he returned to Action Comics, and it kind of has an homage cover to, I think it was Superman 1. So it even says Superman returns to Action Comics. The Man of Steel back where he belongs. So that's really cool. Amazing Spider-Man, it was like a flashback one-off looking at the secret origin of Peter Parker. I've seen it online, but I've never owned it or read it. So, you know, it was cheap, so I thought I'd grab it. ASM number, was it 592? 692, I can't see. 692. It's a second print variant. I don't really pick up a lot of second print books, which is probably a mistake, because sometimes the second prints have more value than the first prints, depending on the scarcity, the art, and whatnot. Spider-Geddon, number 1, variant edition. I have the standard A cover, but I didn't have any of the variants, so I saw this and I wanted to grab it. Going back to the 80s, a collection that I actually already have, but I found another copy of number 1 in really good condition. The return of Dr. Fate, number 1. This one I picked up mainly out of pure interest in wanting to read it. It's the new book by Charlie Adlard, who was the artist for The Walking Dead, as you probably all know. It's his new series, Vampire State Building. So my understanding of the story, not having read it yet, is some friends meet up to go to the Empire State Building to do like a bachelor party and celebrate one of them getting married. And instead of having a good time, vampires attack the Empire State Building. So it becomes a battle for survival in a vampire attack. So that sounds really cool. And it wouldn't shock me if that got optioned, because that has movie or TV show written all over it. One-off Savage Hulk, which I love my Hulk story, so that's great. Venom, variant edition, Venom Annual 1. I like the cover. Not a huge Venom fan. Speaking of liking covers, the Amy Chu, I think it's the current run of Red Sonja, or 2017 or 2018 anyway. It was the Campbell variant for number 1. And I saw the cosplay variant for issue number 14, and I couldn't resist it. It's a beautiful cover, and I know the cosplay variants do have a fan base out there, so why not? Another one I didn't have in my collection, and I kind of wanted to get it because it goes back to, well, just around the time that I stopped collecting in the early 90s, but Punisher 2099. And so I was going to say last but not least, second last but not least, another brand new book, which I think is kind of interesting and I'm very curious about it, called Juke Joint, and it's an independent book. It takes place in New Orleans at a jazz club where I think the female staff are not quite alive, and it sounds like it might be an interesting read. So, and last but not least, I got a variant edition for Scar, Son of Hulk from 2008, #1. So I wanted to grab that too. So that's the last couple of weeks worth of pickups I've had. But let me just quickly pop this open and see. Handy dandy. Do not, for the love of God, cut the comics. Don't cut the comics. Don't cut the comics. I did not cut the comics. Envelope within an envelope. All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream, or an envelope within an envelope. It's well taped, so not sure it's well padded though. So try to do this without damaging anything. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So let's see what we have here. If you just saw my previous video, you'll probably have a laugh, but She-Hulk 1. And I do have one upstairs already, so that actually makes 5 copies in my actual possession. Not bad. Definitely needs a press and a clean. That's one of the reasons I bought the set. She-Hulk 12. One of the other reasons I bought this set, Moon Knight 1. So I have a copy of this already, but it's in terrible condition. This one, I'll have to pop it out of the bag. It may be in better condition for sure. This one doesn't even have a bag or a board or whatever. Master Kung Fu 100. Robin 2, #4. A lot of throwaways. Really, the She-Hulk and the Moon Knight were the reasons I got this. Excalibur 50. Namor 2. Namor 1. So, I'll take a better look at it later. Yeah, John Sable Freelance, #1. Man, I shouldn't laugh, I don't know. I actually have a lot of John Sable upstairs. Again, I was young and foolish and whatever. This one I wish was in better condition. It's not even bagged or boarded, and it's in terrible, terrible condition. But the Prez #1, that's some old school stuff right there. The Prez, where he's all groovy and whatever. Apparently, 2 copies of Silver Surfer 4. And finally, Eternals #15, which is in really not that great condition. So really the saving grace or the hope for the set is really the She-Hulk and potentially the Moon Knight. And the rest of it's kind of just, throwaway. Well, I'll keep them, but you know what I mean. That's everything. Thanks for watching again. I'm going to post this one next, and I hope you guys have an awesome evening. Thank you for being part of this and taking time out of your busy day to watch me show you comic books. So by all means, thank you so much to all my subscribers who've stayed with me and who have joined recently. I'm up to 65 or so subscribers, and I'm really hoping to get to 100 soon. So please tell all your comic book friends. I'd love to have more people come and watch what I'm doing and maybe provide some feedback and some thoughts. Have them please like, and have them subscribe and ding the bell to be notified when I have new content, and check me out on Instagram @SquirrelMadness. Thank you so much. Have a great night.